squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Moore to the air. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do, and just missed a little.
Makes a grab for a big play. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And here comes the offense on second down. Lewis to throw. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. He smashes his way through again. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And the Buffaloes are threatening on first and goal. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. There, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
He's out of bounds well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Corner's going to give them room. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Going for 6. To the end zone and is picked off.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on third down coming up now, they're probably going to throw it again.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Atkins. Turning it on. Inside the 50. The 30. Bulldozes his way through. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What an enormous play. The 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going up. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Fires to the big fella. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Moore will throw. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Draws the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Moore to the air. Sets up the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Going right and going deep. And he bats it. Ball's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Going to try to get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. the quick completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Looking for a deep man. Snags it inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's go. Back to throw. It's Salter. Fires deep on the run. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Finding open areas. There he goes.
And that's why coaches...
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Oh, they're after him. That's reeled in. It's Benson. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Ducks want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. He's going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The corners are walked up tight. Using his legs, it's Hodges. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He breaks the tackle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Moore to the air. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. And here comes the Navy offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every... Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious pass?
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
That is a crazy sequence of events because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on 1st down. Now you've got them in 2nd in California thinking you're going to do it again.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Midshipman.
And no monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here's the return from inside the 25. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From their own 23. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking for space. It's Davison. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. That was about as exciting a first quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Moore will throw. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes, over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Drills it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Moore to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And Navy will go back on the attack. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
That keeps the score. Navy 28, Oregon 21.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Rushes on him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Buying some time. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Line getting set on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is a to build on. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. Third and long, you got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling.
Touchdown, midshipman! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35 to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Floating away. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the third interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And into the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 25. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They're probably still a little winded after that one. 79 yards, he took it back to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hodges. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hodges. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Direct snap. It's Hodges. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bryant. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Hodges. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on in midfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. These corners going to give these receivers some space. On the snap, it's Hodges. Snagged out of the air. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Tight end now in motion. On the direct snap, it's Bryant. They make the stop, but not before the change move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
On the direct snap, it's Hodges. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap, it's Hodges. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Navy now in trouble here on third and long. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's caught inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're
throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Trunks through the defender. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Got his man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Number 18.
He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking for a man, it's Horvat. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Midshipman! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. He holds it in and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again. The AT unit on the field.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Dances away. Lets it fly. He's got it.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Got enough for the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. On the option. Quick toss. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you can could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, no, no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the returner will be brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore to the air. Moving out of the pocket. Stands in and takes the hit. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to...
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field.
He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Ducks will hustle to the line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Fights off the defender. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, giving 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Horvat. Fakes the grab. Fighting off the defender. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bryant. Here's the pressure. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. On the snap, it's Bryant. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. And the kick bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bryant. Oh, and he wants to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain.
Touchdown, Oregon! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Can't find his man in the end zone. The two-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Incomplete, and they try tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the side.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Navy! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Moore will throw. He wants a big play here late. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a...